good girl. That's a good mama. Yeah, she's a good girl. Hey everybody, here with Beretta and Jericho's pups. I'm going to give you a few minutes look in here and show you their newborn litter. Very healthy, super healthy across the board. We've got 4 boys and 4 girls. And then we also got a little unplanned science project, ugly duckling, in the mix, if you will. If you look real close, you can see a pup in there. It's a little darker than the others. And that would mean that Otis, during the time that Haley and Otis and Jericho and Beretta were breeding, looks like he got in there towards the end of things and done the deed with Beretta. So we've got ourselves actually a Vizsla Weim cross, and I'm going to show you him real quick. We actually had 2 litters of these about 2.5 years ago, and basically this pup will turn out to look more like the Vizsla, just a little bit more muscular built and a little bit bigger blockhead on him. He's a little bigger than the rest of the pups, and that's, you know, naturally understandable, all those things, with the Weimaraner being about twice the size of the Vizsla. And then that color is basically a chocolate. It'll be like a chocolate rust with a hint of red in there. Beautiful dogs. We've actually had a lot of them that when we had the litters, turn out to be really good hunters. Like I said, they look a lot like the Vizsla. And you got pretty much that same thing going for you across the board between those qualities mixed together with the Vizsla and the Weim, being that they're already in a subclass together. So this is going to be a really fun litter because we're going to have this guy in the group, and we'll get to watch him grow and kind of stand out, and it's going to be really, really fun. What I'll do now is kind of give you a close-up, a few of the pups, and basically there's not that much to see, so I'll kind of go over a few things, what you can expect in the coming weeks ahead. But they're here, they're healthy, nursing really well, and I'll kind of give you some looks there, and then we'll kind of discuss what we've got coming up. In 2 weeks, basically every 10 to 14 days, we'll shoot another video update in between the different developmental stages. And look at you rolling around dreaming already. And basically when the pup's eyes open and they start crawl walking around and barking a little bit, that's when we'll do the stage 2 update. The discovery stage, which is closer to around 4 weeks of age, that's personally my favorite one, and that's when they're just kind of right in the entering stages of just full-blown puppy mode, and there'll be a lot of stuff to see, and we'll mix in a couple of different video angles. And then that final video set, which we'll do between right around 6 weeks, is when we'll begin the picking process, and we'll normally loop a couple different video sets together and do that one, and that's when we'll have the pups playing and interacting outside with the other dogs and things like that. But again, for right now, you can tell they're super healthy, and Beretta's one of the best moms we have on our program, so I'm not worried there. She's going to do really good taking care of her babies, and we'll keep you informed along the way. Over the email updates in the coming weeks ahead, of course, we'll spread out the information as well, and you'll have everything that you'll need basically via email. We'll attach documents, and we'll spread it out so that you're not overwhelmed in the beginning or towards the end. We try to do that so that when it's time for the pups to go home, you're well prepared and informed and ready, and it's more about the puppy at that time. So, but if you have questions, feel free to ask, and I'll be glad to answer them for you, and we'll keep you posted up in the update through and through. Right now, of course, the puppies are not marked with individual collars, but we will do that when the updates begin in stage 2 and thereafter, and that way everybody will be able to tell who's who in the updates. Besides this little guy, he's gonna stand out. One of the little girls here. There's one of the boys. She's a good girl, Beretta. She's a good mama. She's a good girl. Oh, now she's posing. She's like, yeah, I'm a pretty mama.